again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for this March video. I hope everybody is having a wonderful March. It's the third month. Can you believe it already? Holy moly. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I, as a right hemiplegic, take baking sheets in and out of the oven. I will not actually be having any food items in the oven or taking them in and out, just because I can show you much easier without anything on them, and also with the oven being off as well. But you can really see how it's like for me to take things in and out of the oven with just the use of my left hand, because I am a right hemiplegic. And if you are new to my channel, that just means that I have had a stroke on the right side of my body, and that when I was 6 months of age, and so I have no movement on my right hand, and same thing with my foot. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. So for this example, I am going to set the stage where the oven is ready to go to, let's just say, be baked. The first example I'm going to be showing you is a small pan sheet, and then the next sheet will be a larger one. So I use this cute oven mitt that I have. It's nice and short, opens, closes. So if I am ready to, let's say, bake some salmon, I would just put the salmon that I had prepared on there. And then with the oven mitt, I guess I don't really need it for this example, but anyway, I would open up the oven like so, all the way down, or not, depending on how I'm feeling. Then I would take my pan sheet and I would just place it in there, shut the door, and voila, my fish is ready to cook. So now let's time lapse. Bing! Okay, fish is done. So again, I use my oven mitt, put it on, open the door. Usually I like to open it all the way so the door is not in my way when I pull things out of the oven. So then I just would take it and like that, and just put it there, put it up, close it, and turn off my oven, and I'm good to go. So the next example that I am going to be showing you is how I take a bigger sheet pan in and out of the oven. And again, for this example, I'm just going to be using the example of homemade cookies, just because I know I can cook cookies on a pan sheet or any bigger items on here, but I don't usually bake cookies, but anyway, sometimes I do. So like I said before, the oven is all ready to go. The cookies are, if you will, on the cookie sheet, ready to go. So again, the timer is ready. So I put my oven mitt on. And again, with cookies, they aren't a heavy item, if you will. So again, I open my oven all the way down to the ground. You don't guys need to see my oven door. But then I take my thumb and put it over here, slide it to the edge so I get a grip of it. Turn it sideways. Again, place it in the oven. Close it, and voila, I'm good to go. So we're gonna time lapse again. Ding! The cookies are done. So again, I put my oven mitt on. I open the door again all the way, just because they're I have more momentum to move my left arm and maneuver around to get the pan sheet. Also, because it's large, I'm going to take the, I don't know what you call it, the rack. Sorry, it's loud. I'm going to take the rack, pull the rack out again, so that way it is closer to me. So I get, and then, which case makes it easier to grab. So I generally take the end of the corner of the pan or in the middle. And again, there is weight to the cookies, not a ton of weight, okay? And it's hot, so then I just bring it up as fast as I can and place it on the burners. I put the rack, slide it back inside, close the oven door, shut it off, and that is how I take out a pan of cookies. I've also cooked, there is different pans I use, sometimes with a handle to use as when I cook pork steaks, which I can get them again into the oven fine because the container that I use, the baking pan that I use, is not hot when I prep it. So I can put it in as fast as I can. It's a little tricky because it's a heavy glass casserole dish. But usually I time my, pork steaks fine, meaning that in which case my husband, Lan, is home to help me take out the casserole dish and to put it on the thing because it's just too heavy and hot. I can't, you don't want to put a hot cookie sheet or, glass casserole dish on this because it obviously will burn. I have to say I've only really ever burned myself really good one time with the cookie sheet with my right hand. Usually I'm very, very conscious of it. I have to be. That's just for my safety. But I was drying dishes and I wasn't even cooking at the time. But one of my family members was, and I wasn't paying attention. And I just happened to touch the edge, and that the message that usually for most people that don't have brain damage like I did due to my stroke, the message would instantly go to the brain saying, ouch, it's hot. But because of my stroke, that message took an extra 2 seconds to get to. So by the time I realized that, it was hot, I had burned myself a little bit. There's no scar or anything on there, but that's the only real time I've ever burnt myself. So again, I wasn't, if you will, necessarily cooking, but I am very conscious of that. So I try to, again, if my husband was not home to take out the glass casserole dish, which I cook pork steaks in, I would again take the rack out, pull the casserole dish as much as I could. It does have handles, and this one isn't super thick, so I would just take it as quickly use my legs and as much strength and quickly put it on as fast as I could. And that's what I do sometimes. I've only had to do that once, but usually, oh goodness. Usually my husband is home to help me with that. So that is really how I can overcome that. So that is all the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family. I am so excited for March. We have St. Patrick's Day. Yay! We are going to be hosting it like we do every year. We're going to have my parents over and for a delicious meal. So I'm looking forward to that. I also have my book chat video for you guys. I have my what other videos do I have? Oh, my another collection video for you guys. And I have, as always, towards the last Tuesday of the month, I have Tattoo Tuesday. Woohoo! We're going to be talking about my hummingbird tattoo on my neck, which in my last video, or the last one I did, I said the paw prints. That's incorrect. We are going to be talking about the hummingbird. I just read it wrong in my notes on the other video. Anyway, so staying tuned for all that. I hope you all have a wonderful March. Down in the comments down below, let me know what is your favorite either dessert to cook in the oven or main course that you cook in the oven. I'd really love to know. And I will see you guys soon in a new video. Bye-bye for now, everyone.